Welcome back. I'm Shaq. We got ourselves another video. We got a video of a guy having a debate with a feminist about body count.
Well, let's get to work, vagina.
To be honest with you, the word salad and just the throwing around whatever pops into your head, she did it. She did it at a high level. When you listen to the video, you're going to think, why won't you just stay on subject, ma'am? It's not hard. You could just stay there. You don't have to keep on moving the goalpost.
Jack, I don't know what we're talking about.
But what we're gonna do is listen to the argument. We're gonna see who was actually winning in this discussion. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, she wasn't at all. Like at all. But hold up, just hitting this video, need you to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. And in the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that it's real. But let's waste some more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
I have a question. Why don't women care about how many people a man has slept with? Why don't they have a standard for that?
Well, I can't answer for all women because I'm sure a lot of people will care, and there's a lot of my friends that would probably care about that as well.
That doesn't sound very open-minded.
No, but I don't care. There's a lot of people that say in cities that it has just become part of our culture in dating. Like it's a very different day and age now, but I do think women are probably more open-minded, and we are as we are. I think we are because I think we're more emotional, and that is a fact. I don't necessarily think. I actually look at some people if they've got a really high body count, and I think you've had a good time. You might have had a great time at uni, but you might not have slept with anyone in the last 5 years. You can't, this is what I mean. I think people are not defined by their body count. And so I hate speaking on body counts, because what if you've had such a traumatic time getting over a breakup and you had a crazy year and you might really regret it. You might really regret it.
So true.
You can regret it all you want. That does not change the fact that there was multiple dinguses inside you. It's gross. I don't care how bad you regret it. It didn't change the fact that somebody had you bent over their couch and then you was like that repeatedly. So many people. I don't care how. My fault. I'm just thinking of a high number. That's the only thing that matters. High numbers. What does regret got to do with anything? If I got bad credit, I got bad credit. I regret it, but I still got bad credit.
And then everyone keeps bringing up body count, and it's just, oh, but I've actually not slept with anyone in 6 years. So it just doesn't define them. And I think this about men. There'll be some people that I'll go, if I know of guys that have lost count and they're in over 100, for example. But I don't look at them as dirty. I don't look at them. Some of them I look at as like, I think your reason it might be because you were insecure at uni. Like I know them personally.
Okay.
Some of them just had a great time and they're very attractive. Just everyone's reasons for having a different body count is just not the same.
I agree.
And then there's some people with a really low body count, and it doesn't make them like more pure, more like, I don't see it as like better wifey material. It actually could be because of some crazy reasons. Do you know what I mean? It's just,
well, yeah, I'm not denying there isn't contextual reasons, and I agree. It's not about people are defined by their body count.
Yeah.
But people can look for certain qualities in partners they want, right?
Yeah.
Like you said about some qualities that you want.
Yeah.
Right. And some people, for example, a quality that they value in a partner is, okay, somebody who is only going to share their body with somebody who they love and who loves them.
yeah, yeah.
Some people, it's like, no, someone who's willing to just have fun and be open with that. Right. Like it's all about preference.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with people having a preference.
No.
But I guess what I'm trying to articulate is that there are certain preferences that a lot of women have about men that they don't even fulfill themselves, but it's just what they look for. And that's okay, because that's just what they like, right?
Yeah.
And there are some things that men, I'd say there's very few things that men actually look for in women that maybe they may not fulfill themselves, but that's just because we look for different things.
Yeah.
So like, because if I ask you, do you think, we say like a list, right? Do you think that generally, would you say that women have a longer list of requirements for a guy, or a guy has a longer list of requirements for a woman? If you're going to have a guess, what do you think from your experience?
I think,
How dare you? You got some nerves to sit there and think that long. You know the answer. If you gotta think that long about that, who has the longer list? She's detached. She's not in reality, or she's a liar. We gotta pick one. Either you're not in reality right now, or you're a liar. Everyone knows that the answer is women have a longer list. They have a longer list. There's guys out here pile driving Escalades. So looks is definitely not in their thing. And the lady don't even got money. There's multiple guys out here getting with Precious, a broke Precious, and they pay the bills. They pay the bills. That's wild. They also protect them. They protect them. Even though both of them can protect each other at the same time, they protect them. That's wild that she's actually trying to think this long. Like she doesn't know the answer, or she's detached.
I don't know. That's a really hard question.
What?
I'm just trying to think of I'm just trying to put it back on my experience versus like my guy friends versus female friends. I'd probably say my female friends
Have a higher list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say generally women
But I
have
think
a much longer list.
the things on the list are less surface level.
What did it have to do with anything? He just asked about the list. He only asked about the list. Why did you bring that up? So when you see what he's saying and what he's doing, now you think that, let me change the conversation. It's not surface level. I don't care about that, ma'am. Okay? You just pissed me off. You just pissed me off.
Do you think who you share your body with, do you think that's surface level?
I think that's a ridiculous thing to have on the list.
Oh my God.
Yeah, as in someone's relationship to sex?
Yeah, I think if a guy said to me his non-negotiable, this actually happened to me and my friends at uni. A guy said his non-negotiable was he would never talk to a girl with a body count over 4 or something. And I think that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
How's that ridiculous? Did you even ask him what is his plans to do when it comes to his wife? Do he plan on taking care of her for the rest of her life? Do he plan on protecting her for the rest of her life? Do he plan on doing all the traditional roles? Is your friend rich? So then he can't ask for that? Is your friend, all these things? That was no context. No context. She just starts speaking. And I guess they're just going along with the subject being changed. It's ridiculous to ask for. That's crack. That's crack right there for you. That is actual crack.
Unless for religious reasons, fair enough. But if it's literally coming from like misogyny, then I'm not here for it.
What's the difference between when you say misogyny? What does that mean?
That just thinking that a woman is less of a person, or just because she slept with over 4 people in that example, I think is extremely sexist.
Is a man broke make him less? Is a man who can't protect his family make him less? We can go down this list, sweetheart. You not having a lot of dinguses in you is part of the requirements of being a lady. Guess what's not a requirement of being a lady? Being broke, not having a good job is not a requirement. I don't see anybody pick at women for staying with their parents all their life. If a lady's 27 and she stays with her parents, I don't see people pick at her. Just saying.
But you said not for religious reasons.
Not for religious reasons. I think if you're from, say, if you want to wait till marriage, then I can understand why someone.
I mean, it'd be less. It wouldn't be more than 4.
It would be no one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, I can understand if someone's been brought up with certain religions and stuff that they're waiting till marriage, then I can understand how that is like a non-negotiable. Obviously, I wouldn't be speaking to someone that wouldn't fit for me either. But I'm saying if it's not for religious reasons, I'd have to really ask why first. And because I don't understand how the difference in this example, 5, no, but 4, like where have you come up with that figure? Or just saying that in general for me would be just a major red flag.
Yeah.
So it's a red flag when I make a line. When I sell a line in the sand, it's a red flag. That's amazing. Her red flag is a man making a line in the sand. That's what she just said.
I think it's ultimately because what religion is a set of values. Right? So it's about the set of values someone has. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're saying if they have those set of values from a religion, then not that you approve it, but you're less critical of it. But if they have a set of values,
I'm definitely less critical because I don't necessarily approve of it because I'm not religious, because I don't I don't personally agree with like that necessarily.
Yeah, of course.
I can respect it, but I don't approve of it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Whereas if he has a set of values that maybe doesn't come from religion but comes from the culture he was in, do you see it as the same way?
Again, I'd really just have to ask where it's come from, because yeah, just getting on a first date with someone or them putting that out up front, I know that I'm immediately. Yeah,
I'll be honest. I don't think any.
You mean you assume?
I don't think anyone should say that or do that. Should say that.
Definitely
up front.
Happens. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess some people. I mean,
there's guys on the first date with a lady say that I will not sleep with a woman with higher than 4 bodies. Is that what you just said? There's a man that would be on a date with you and say, do you have more than 4 bodies? Because if you do, this ain't gonna work. That's what you just said. And we're gonna just believe this. Is that what we about to do?
You said on the first date, and you say your non-negotiables, right?
Yeah.
So I guess they're doing the same thing, but obviously.
But I don't think mine are. I don't think mine are surface level, and it.
Well, you wouldn't, because they're yours.
Yeah,
no, but I think body count is very like a bit of a surface level thing to.
Sure, I understand, but some guys would say,
what are yours?
What am I? What
non-negotiables?
Emotionally intelligent. She has to look after herself. Like, you know, I'm into health, fitness, and stuff, so I like that. And respect. And I'd say feminine as well.
Okay.
I'd say those are my non-negotiables.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're kind of preaching to the choir. Like, I come from a thespian industry.
Yeah.
Right? Very open-minded,
Yeah.
very free, etc.
Yeah.
Right?
What does thespian mean?
Oh, someone who likes theatre and someone who likes theatre.
I should know that. I did theatre at uni. Okay.
Oh, did you? You should know that. You should know that. So like I've had a whole career in musical theatre and everything like that. And so half of my friends are part of the LGBT community, right? But I'm saying, even when I've talked to, for example, people who I would consider the most open-minded, when it comes to choosing a person long-term, there are some of these consistencies that we see amongst guys and amongst girls. Yeah. Now, yes, some guys care about body count, some guys don't. It's just a preference. Yeah. Some girls really care for guys ambitious, some girls don't. I don't think I've ever met a girl who doesn't care if he's ambitious, but some girls care about how much money he makes. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And some guys are like, that's really shallow. Yeah. But some girls go, no, that's a sign that he can provide, and I like a provider. Yeah. So my group at home is so mixed. So you've got one of my friends that's like a non-negotiable. They have to have good money, and then you've got my other friends. Do you call her shallow for it?
What? Do
you call her shallow for it?
There were points in the one thing I love about my home group is that.
Are you about to just try to go past that question instead of just saying, yes, I call her shallow for it? If you don't say you call her shallow for it, that is a bias, and that shows she is just on the side of women, which means she is retarded. And I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to shake off of that. If she don't say it, she better say that motherfucker's shallow.
We're friends, not because of our interest. The one thing I love about my home group is that we're friends, not because of our interest, but because of we can have real deep chats, and we really we do speak to each other, and we call people out if we disagree. We have debates all the time. We're again, the surface level keeps coming up, but we're just not surface level friends. Like, we really understand each other through and through. And one of our friends, she'll probably watch this, but she has very differing opinions on a lot of things like this.
So you're not gonna say it. She ain't say it. She did a bunch of word salad. Now listen here, Miss Tight Ponytail. You're pissing me off. That was the wildest thing ever. The only thing more wild than you just skipping past what he asked you, the only thing that's more wild than that is your forehead. That shit, oh God, I don't like you. We just allowed that to happen.
And she says she would only want the guy to pay for everything, basically. And our group try and understand her point of view, and not the rest of the group really don't get that. So we've got one at I wasn't going to say her name there, but I'm not going to. We've got one of the friends on like this side. They've got so many people that are in this like middle bit where it's just where it'd be nice if they paid sometimes just as a nice treat, but they would always go 50-50. They want half share of like houses. They know that they need to have their own. And then you've got some people that literally just want a nice guy, and that's all they keep stressing. All they want is a nice guy. Sure. They do though. I think
but there are plenty of nice guys.
Yeah, but no, there's not. There's not.
You know, most guys So okay, I hear that.
I don't think so. I think if you, I think if we look at all the headlines of this year, it's getting proven and proven more and more that there's not that many nice guys.
So what I would say
What is nice guys?
is that there are actually a lot of nice guys who women are just not choosing because they don't find them attractive for whatever reason.
Yeah.
True.
So like most guys actually struggle.
Yeah. And I've
Like-
seen that in the dating app statistics that some of them just don't even get.
Like how many guy
any
friends do you have?
likes. 2.
You have 2. Would you say they're nice?
Yeah.
Do they have girlfriends?
They have girlfriends, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
One of them's just broken up, but yeah, they had
sorry,
girlfriends.
bro. Sorry about it.
Yeah.
So you know how a lot of girls fall into the situation friends and benefit zone?
Yeah.
Most guys fall in the friend zone.
Yeah.
A lot of guys fall in the friend zone.
Yeah.
It's not because they're not nice.
Yeah.
Because thing is, and this is how guys become players. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because they're kind of told, all they hear is, I just want a nice guy, and then he's nice to the girl.
Yeah.
And she like friend zones him.
Yeah.
And she'll still go with the really attractive guy who's maybe not nice, but he has other qualities that are really attractive. And then he goes, oh, what actually works isn't actually being nice, it's being competent. Isn't actually like, showing up with flowers necessarily, but it's actually being someone who excites her.
Yeah.
Right?
100%. I can see that. But I think from what the trend that I've seen is uni, early 20s, 100%. I see that all of the girls, all of my friends, we were all choosing that, exactly what you've just said there. But I think when we're settling down, that really starts to change. Even I've seen with the rest of my single friends.
You never said the age that they start to settle down.
Just everyone did have a type and they were going for this certain attractive person that they wanted. And now it's more, okay, no, I'm trying to be more open-minded. I'm going to try and match with people that aren't my type. I'm hearing more and more that I am really trying to find a nice guy and try and drop this because I keep going for the same wrong people. So I do completely agree. And I definitely fell into that myself. But I really think that was like early 20s. And then when you're trying to get more serious, I think it does shift a little bit.
So
she won't say it. Big screen. She won't say it. How old are you? I need to know how old is tight ponytail over here. Like, she won't say it. If your early 20s, which is the age that you look the best, which is the age that guys really want you at, they want to know. Somebody tell tight ponytail to come to the front of the class. We want to know how old are you and your friend. Because if y'all are in y'all 30s, that's why you're saying there's no nice guys. Even though there is, because you're wrong, they don't want you. That's the easy way to say it. They don't want you. I am so annoyed right now. I am so annoyed. The fact that she just gave her friends the out. Instead of just saying they're shallow, she's perfectly fine with saying the guys are shallow. The guys are shallow. But your friend that said that, oh, he gotta have this much money. Not shallow. Not at all. That's triggered alert. I don't like it when I listen to these conversations and the guy just let the person hopskilly doo-wop off from the conversation. She asked him his preference and then she didn't even say her preference. I guarantee you she was on full ready mode. To shame. But that's just wild. I ain't got nothing else to say. That's why you don't talk to people with really tight ponytails and who are feminists. It'll just piss you off. It's such a high degree. God, you'll get so upset.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, man.